What is up, Libra? Actually, hold on. I need to adjust my camera. Let's just stop right there. Okay, so that way the cards will actually like focus when I hold them up there. My name is Jordyn. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and a tarot reader. So if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box. And like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And check out my Patreon channel if you want access to the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, weekly Patreon only videos, and live Q&A in regard to the Lead by Light series, right? All them goodies. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for you. Let's do Modern Witch Tarot for you, Libra. Let's see what's going on. If you see me looking over here, it's just because I'm using my streaming service. Hello, my dear. How are you? Let's see what we got going on for Libra. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm not gonna lie, so like right before I recorded this, I chopped my bangs because they were just like really bothering me today. So I was like, I'm just gonna cut my hair. Ten of Swords. Okay, way to start a reading. Ten of Swords in reverse, and then we had the Page of Cups. I'll take these two. Lovers in reverse, and the King of Wands. Okay. Interesting. I need to take this out. I slept with my earrings in last night, and they hurt my ears really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Ten of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups. So it's almost like I feel like this is actually communicating about something you just let go of. And it might be a friendship or a relationship of some sort, friendship, romantic relationship, or a partnership, or it might just be a decision that you've chosen to end something, okay? So just be mindful of that with the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Lovers, okay? This feels like more so communicating what has already ended. This Ten of Swords feels like it's done. It's been done. And the King of... Okay, this, as soon as I touch this feels like observant and it kind of feels envious, to be honest. I don't feel like this is who you're talking to. This kind of feels... Honestly, this feels like a third party. I feel like you're talking to somebody else. This is like somebody kind of like peeking in on the situation. It's really weird. It just feels really weird. It feels not third party in the sense of like cheating. Like if that's immediately what your brain went to, that's not what I meant by that. Like third party as in like there's a third energy, like somebody who's kind of like if this is what ended, like if this is a friendship that ended, or if this is a relationship that ended, or if this is the job that ended, like here's the old boss, or here's the family member you're not talking to, or here's the friend you're not talking to, or here's that person that you like that you cut out, you know? Like they're kind of like, oh, you're talking about me to your girlfriend or your guy friend, or you're talking about me to your parents, or, you know, like, it's like envious. Like, you're going to talk about me, but you're not going to talk to me. Like, they still kind of have some investment in this. Let's see what else is going on here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, no. Okay, I'll take the bottom one. Four of Pentacles. I just was not going to take half the deck, obviously. Okay, yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. They're still holding on. Okay, Ten of Cups in reverse. This is done. This is done. We have a Ten of Swords in reverse and Ten of Cups in reverse. They're still holding on to it. They're wanting to rebuild. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is building new foundations. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, though. It's a lack of actually taking action. It's kind of like, hey, I know I could be doing this. I know I could be doing that. But I'm not putting in the practice, the work, the effort, right? This is why I felt like they're just kind of like being an onlooker, and that's kind of like the validation of it. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's the hesitance. Two of Swords. They haven't made the decision to come out of the cold. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. If we get the King of Wands on top of the Lovers, that's just going to be validation for me that this is the person that was like dropped or left behind, okay? I kind of just want to... I was going to use Rider Waite, but then I felt like, no. We need something a little sassy. Need some sassiness today. Let's spellcasters. I was like, what is this? Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me what I most need to see for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Libra? Okay. I heard forgiveness and forging ahead. I heard a very similar thing in Gemini's reading. Okay, we have Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, the World, Ten of Swords. Okay, so Ten of Swords on top of Ten of Swords for me as a reader is validation that the channel message is correct, right? Okay, so this is done. I feel like this is somebody protecting their own emotional state. It's like they cut this off because emotionally it was draining them. They're like, I don't want to invest in this anymore. Emotional shutdown, okay? They didn't want to continue giving the thought or the heart space to this, okay? So it ended. The World. No more. Let's look at this communication. This feels very, very like more page, just more pages. Something about the Page of Cups here. They show me Queen of Pentacles for some reason. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, for me to get to an Empress, it goes Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress. Okay, then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I only take the ones on the top of the stacks, if you're new. And the Six of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles gives you an Ace of Pentacles in between it. Okay, so someone's really working on building themselves again here. Libra, I do think this is you. This is you being very honest with yourself about what you want to pursue in order to have your own stability and your own emotional fulfillment. You're kind of like, I'm heading into a brand new cycle. I just want peace in my life. I want to feel safe and secure in myself and in my relationships, even if it's hard for me to let go of this person. Because this particular Nine of Pentacles is not like a happy Nine of Pentacles. It's just kind of like, hey, I need to meet my own needs. And I might have been trying to have my needs met through this other individual that I just cut out. And I don't need to have my needs met by other people. I need to learn to do that for myself. And obviously this connection was not healthy for me. So I had to go, right? It had to go. And that was the right choice because it's actually making space for a new cycle and for you to move out of a Five of Swords into a Six of Swords. Five of Swords is conflict. Six of Swords is peace. It's calm waters. Let's look at the Lovers in reverse. This is Gemini energy. Sorry, baby girl. I didn't see you down there. What do we got? King of Wands. King of Wands on top of the Lovers. So validation, like I said in the beginning, if the King of Wands comes out in the Lovers, it's going to be validation for me that this is the person that got dropped. Okay? So there they are. They out. They're gone. No more. Okay? There's a second guessing if this was the right decision going on here. Like, should I reach out to them? Should I contact them? Should I go back to this? It's not meant for you. Judgment in reverse, it's not part of your path. Not part of your path. It also speaks to like poor decisions or like rash decisions. You might have done this impulsively, but with the Six of Pentacles, it's actually allowing you to have balance in your life. It's going to bring back balance. Let's look at this King of Wands. And I say bring back balance because that could be balance in your own reality, but it could also bring back balance in regards to teaching this connection how to have a more reciprocal dynamic. Okay? Let's look at this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for Libra? Six of Cups. Yeah. And the Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. So they are the person of the past. It was a soulmate connection, very connected, but it wasn't reciprocated. It wasn't. Six of Wands in reverse is the card of recognition. It was like, hey, I'm trying to get my needs met from this person. I'm trying to get recognition from this person. They were trying to get it was a mutual thing. You both were like, well, I want you to recognize this about me, and you want me to recognize this about you. It was ping-ponging this need of self-fulfillment from each other. Like, both people needed to meet their own needs, but were hoping to have those needs met by the other. And it wasn't going to work that way. So this separation is very much so necessary for both people to find their truth because it was just perpetuating a lot of drama. Five of Wands in reverse. And by this dynamic ending, it's allowing both people to kind of find who they are and evolve into a higher frequency, okay? Let's look at what's being held onto here. This is unhealthy attachments is really what it feels like. Typically the Four of Pentacles in tarot, if you're to study tarot, is the card of like protecting what's most precious to you. This card, to me as a reader, also comes off as unhealthy attachments or an unwillingness to release something. Like holding on to it. Like, no, I can't let it go. It means everything to me. Does it though? Or is it just really familiar? Yep, Seven of Swords. It's self-sabotaging. Unhealthy attachments. Nope, get rid of it. Dulu, kick it to the curb. You're holding on to it because it's familiar, because it's what was known. It's time to mourn it, to let it go, right? The nodes just switch. When the nodes switch, we're going to have a lot of shifts in energy dynamics and within ourselves. It's understanding that it's time to release unhealthy attachments. We're moving out of distorted feminine energy, which is represented by codependency, okay? And moving into healthy feminine energy, which is a balance between caring for others and also caring for self, which is moving into independent energy. Okay? Let's look at this 10 of... Whoa, calm down, cards. Let's look at the 10 of Cups. The Star and the Magician. Okay. It's time to realize how capable you are of actually having the happiness you're truly seeking. So, for example, if you're really wanting this relationship back and wanting this relationship back, is it really the happiness you're seeking? Is it really making you happy? Is it really what you want? It's not. It's not, because it's a misuse of your power. What do you really want, and what do you know that you really deserve? Okay, be honest with yourself. What are you sacrificing of yourself for these dynamics? Are you people pleasing? Are you giving up your time and energy, your hobbies, your self-care, the things that you're passionate about for the sake of others, for the sake of acceptance, right? Do not lose yourself for the sake of connecting with other people. Staying true to your authentic self allows you to attract connections that are more authentic to you as well. It is divine time for you to realign with this personal power. Magician is Gemini, Virgo, Mercurial energy. You're learning to think and communicate in a new way. You're shifting your perception, thinking in a new way about what a 10 of Cups really is for you. What are true intimate relationships like for you? You're thinking about this particular connection or connections you previously had and understanding that, wow, I was hoping for a 10 of Cups, something really emotionally fulfilling and stable and long-term from that, but it wasn't that because I had a distorted perspective on what a 10 of Cups really was. Unconditional love, a 10 of Cups, is something that regardless of your dark and your light, someone is going to accept you and you are going to accept them, because dark and light is not good and bad. It just is. There is no good and bad. There just is. All of my dark and light and all of my person's dark and light, we've seen all of it, right? The good and the bad. But regardless, we love and accept each other as they are, right? That's a 10 of Cups. It's a very difficult lesson because it forces you to integrate your ego, to accept all that you are, and in turn it teaches you to accept all that another is, to be gentle with your humanness so you can be gentle with another's humanness. Let's look at this Page of Cups. Tower. Yeah, so here's the sudden realization of, oh shit, I got to rebuild the foundation of how I really perceived intimate relationships, love, and especially this intimate relationship I have with myself, right? Ace of Pentacles. It's coming in. Because you're starting to think about it. You're starting to think like, oh my gosh, the way I really want to talk, the way I really want to communicate with people, the way I think in my head about speaking, I don't really speak that way with people. Why don't I do that? Why do I not do that? Why do we not do that, right? Me and my patrons, we were talking about this just the other day on the Cancer Full Moon Live. Stepping into your power, stepping into all that you really are, that authenticity brings in these authentic connections. Let's look at this explosion. Yeah, okay. You are working from the wounded warrior energy, this 9 of Wands energy, right? Sagittarius energy, the old South node. This is the cycle you're closing out. It's karma. It's the past, right? We just moved out of this yesterday. We're now into our new North node and South node, which is Taurus and Scorpio instead of Gemini and Sagittarius. And you're realizing that you weren't being honest with yourself about the opportunities you had to change because of the lack of perspective, the lack of truth that you are really willing to accept about yourself and your reality and your situations. Because you're too busy defending yourself, defending your heart space. We don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. 8 of Pentacles. Let's see the work. Let's see the work. This person's, their energy's done. They're gone. They're gone. They're not, no, they're not coming back. It might come full circle, to be honest with you. Yeah, rebirth. There it is. Coming full circle. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, which is my U-turn card, and the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so here's the test. This is how it works. You complete a lesson, right? The universe is like, okay, you completed the lesson. Let's see if you could actually ace the test now, right? So they're going to bring this person back and they're going to see if you're willing to actually build a solid foundation with them. Recognize the faulty foundation and understand that you have an opportunity to build something new through authenticity and honest communication, because masculine energy is our creation energy. It's our energy that we bring things to life in the physical form, okay? Feminine energy is our thought, is how we manifest the idea, right? We give birth to something. We give life to something. This is the U-turn card. Page of Wands is like the flirty communication soul energy. It's the healthy soul energy. Death is the rebirth, right? It's time to take practical, methodical steps towards this, though. Eight of Pentacles tells me that you need to study this, though. You need to really take some time. This is not going to be something that happens very quickly. It's going to take practice in studying self and understanding where your insecurities, where your wounds are, why this didn't work out, owning your part in it, so it can be healed mutually, okay? Because if it's not this connection coming full circle, it's going to be a connection that mirrors this. And it's going to basically say, hey, here's something with the same energy coming around for you to ace this test, okay? Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you've planted seeds in this. They're not growing anymore. It's time to move on from it. Yeah, Chariot is the moving in a new direction. And then the Hermit, which is the focus on self. It's the introspection. It's time to focus on you. It's time to retract from this dynamic, whatever this is. It doesn't feel romantic. Honestly, it feels more so like a friendship. It feels like a family dynamic. It feels like social groups. If you need to pull back and spend time alone, I highly recommend doing that at this time, because our consciousness is shifting to a higher state now that the nodes have shifted. And so it's time to recalibrate and get used to your new energy. And in turn, you're going to attract new soul tribe, new friends, or you're going to attract the same people in their new energy. And the separation allows you both to get familiar with who you are becoming and the new ways that you're learning to communicate and perceive the world and your relationships around you. Okay? But Libra, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box. Check out Patreon if you want access to more content or help in your spiritual path. I love you. I wish you the best. And like, share, subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys next time.